All right, we're live with Richie and Wes.
He's Richie.
And he's Wes.
And we're here with Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yes.
I'm back.
I love
Yes.
all of these repeat offenders coming back the last couple of
It's cool. It's cool.
We brought them all back into the fold. You may know him as Kjeezy87. You may know him as that naked nerd. And you should be knowing him as the host of the podcast, Words of the Witches. Kevin, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, thank you. This is exciting. And you know what? I forgot to mention, I do have another podcast called Solving. It's called Solving for X. It's an X-Men animated series podcast.
So you are even adding on to your...
I'm even more in love than I was before.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're about to start season 4 of the X-Men animated series. And
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and we're moving through every animated series up until 97. So
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But that was truly a sweet spot for X-Men fandom.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So it's really fun. Me and my co-host, and he's like the X-Men expert, and I'm the casual fan, but we're rocking it. It's cool. It's fun.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's great as a casual fan. Are you like realizing some things as you're rewatching these where you're like, oh, holy shit, I totally like never got this innuendo before or whatever?
Oh my gosh, it's such a sexy show. I mean, maybe it's just me projecting onto it. I don't know, but it's so sexy. It's like the sexiest show for kids.
Kevin has a
and we're raunchy as hell on that show too, so it's real fun. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, speaking of raunchy, would you like to promote your OnlyFans? I've been seeing some interesting content from you lately.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's that naked nerd. It's pretty easy. It's the same as my sexy little Twitter. Yeah, and I do nerdy things and sexy things, and I mash them up together. And you know, maybe some like half naked, half cosplay. Why not?
Hey.
You know,
One that I saw recently was Rope Train Keep, which I thought was okay. So Richie Rich, remember when we did that show where I got tied up with those ropes?
I remember. Yeah, I was there. I remember this. Yes. Mm-hmm. I was there in person.
So as you can imagine, an extension on the whole process. So for like Kevin, how did you feel like getting like being tied up, being bound, and like what are your notes?
You know, like before I got together with him, I liked a little bit of light bondage. I like being blindfolded, like being like, you know, handcuffed or whatever, or tied to a bedpost. I like little things like that. This was like way extreme and way new for me. So I was always a little nervous. I'm like, this can go wrong real bad. Real fast. But it helps that the guy that does it is. I felt very safe with him, and I had lots of talks and things with him, and I feel like a really cool connection with him. So it's bringing out everything he does really works for me. So I'm like, okay, like, am I a kinkster like this? I don't know, but
level unlocked.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. I mean, yeah, he hasn't been done anything too crazy with me, so maybe that's why I'm still okay. He's started me off nice and easy, but it's good. I visited twice now, and yeah, we're gonna keep working together, I think.
That's awesome.
It is a good collaboration, and definitely, because I think what's fun about it is, at least from the viewer perspective, you certainly could imagine yourself in either position, right? Christopher Glasso, Leadfill, who you probably know from Cosplay Adventures, is the one who tied me up on the show. And we did like a live demo, and previously he was really cool. No, previously to that we had done a shoot together. It was like a Punisher bondage shoot, and that was, you know, we knew that would be very light. We knew that would be what's happening?
I know.
What? I'm like, why is your screen schizophrenic right now? What's going on?
It's like all of our screens at once.
Wow. I don't even know what to do about that, honestly.
That is funny.
So since
What's
it's
happening?
since this is an audio podcast,
Well, that's a good thing.
I'm gonna have a seizure over here.
Wow.
This is great. It's
I
like
am
epilepsy warning.
very sorry. Something is
Flashing.
happening with Zoom where I am like literally out of control. So I'm gonna see if maybe. Oh no. Oh,
Okay.
You're fine now.
Ooh.
you guys do not understand the. It was like me, Kevin, Richie, me, Kevin, like all but in my screen for some
The
reason.
Mexico government has infiltrated the show, and
Yes.
they are making sure we're not doing anything illegal.
They heard we were talking about bondage
You
and
know?
being tied up, and
Nope.
suddenly, and this is what always happens. We always have some kind of fucking technical fucking issue on
At
this.
least it was you and not me this time. Why would that? I just have a moth in my room for some reason. Like,
Oh my God. Well, you guys, in all of our excitement of introducing our special guest this week, we forgot to tell you it's the episode where we asked you to tell us a secret. And as you can imagine with our
I'll deliver.
as you can imagine with our audience, most of it is just sex stuff, you guys. Most of it is just sex. But that's okay. There are some other interesting ones as well. So we hope you'll sit back, relax, vibe with a drink of your choice as we reveal anonymously.
Yeah, what are you drinking? Is that a protein shake?
It was a protein shake.
I knew it.
So we're going to get into some of these secrets.
All right. Well, wow, they're starting off. Okay. I only enjoy sex with married, in quotes, straight men.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
That's a hell of a niche.
that deserves quotations because
Clearly.
I know. Straight.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
they're not that straight.
what is up with you guys? Okay, here's the next one. In love with my married with kids therapist. Feels the same. Haven't done anything yet. He's straight.
Well, no.
it's
So we have a theme.
it's I think people like the taboo of it all because they're like,
They
oh,
do.
I'm the side piece. Oh,
100%.
I'm a home wrecker or whatever.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
the
my
only,
therapist.
I'm the only man he's experimenting with. You're not. You're the third one.
No.
Okay.
And
Let's be real
also, your
I
therapist.
mean, I'm a bi guy. I get it.
Sure, but you're not supposed to fuck your therapist. Like that's
No.
bad. That's a bad therapist.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh.
I'm secretly rich and nobody knows. Everyone thinks I'm poor.
Ooh, that is what I would do if I ever fucking won the lottery.
Hey,
Absolutely not.
now we're getting good.
I would
Fuck
never
it.
tell a soul.
Yes.
And I would still drive my 10-year-old Honda Civic too. I don't care.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, I guess I'm kind of in a position like that because I used to be very poor, but now because of OnlyFans, it helps me. But I still live like I'm poor.
Like yeah, exactly.
Because I'm the same person. Like I
Right.
don't go crazy. I mean, I spend money more on costumes and conventions, I guess, more. But
Well, that's an expensive fucking habit.
right. So
It is. But yeah, if you get to travel and you get to, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
kind of the same way. Like as my income increased, I didn't change where I lived. I still live in the same apartment. My car didn't change because that's paid off. Like
Right.
why? And yeah, now I get to travel and
Exactly. Ooh. Okay. I'm planning on having an affair with an Instagram follower.
I like how it's a plan.
Right? This is a whole scheme.
So who's my thing's been dinging. So which one is having the affair really? Is it like the Instagram?
I don't know. I know. There are
you?
levels to this that we have not unraveled yet. I'm all
I mean, I flirted with many an Instagram follower. That's like every day for me.
Yeah. What does that mean? Maybe it's you, Kevin. Maybe they're planning an affair with you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is real good. Okay. I agreed one of my exes twice today. All right, okay, that was not me misspeaking or programmer. That was them. You the programmer and me just reading it. I bred one of my exes twice today. Okay. I mean, like, are you with someone? Because if not, then that's just not that big of a secret.
No.
It's like Tuesday. Like,
I'm like, who hasn't done that? I want to have big lips in my asshole. That's not a what? See, now we're getting off.
See, every week this happens. We ask a question.
I mean, maybe that's
I guess. Then you guys totally derail the question into something else.
Okay, now we're just going into
you know we don't read ahead. Like this is
we don't. This is all live action right now.
You know our show by now. I mean, if you're a new listener, I'm so sorry, but our show is a fucking mess, and it always has been.
Yeah,
we don't compare notes. We just
unless they don't tell people their fantasies. And like, I feel comfortable telling you my fantasy because I never tell anybody ever. You know,
I'm like,
maybe.
Like what lipless city do you live in now? Someone's gonna have some full lips in whatever city I'm going to assume, but I wish you the best in your endeavors. Okay, now we're getting full on therapy mode. I don't want to be in a relationship, but I'm lonely.
Oh.
You know what? I have the best advice for this person. You are not
on the therapy show. It's a secret. I mean, like,
right? No, that's fine. You know what? I think being lonely is a secret for a lot of people. It's hard to admit that you're lonely, but here's the thing: you're not alone. You are with yourself. And one of my favorite quotes from Casey Dickerson is, "If you're bored by yourself, imagine how other people feel when they are with you." And I think we should all learn. I think we should all learn to appreciate being with ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm really good at entertaining myself. I mean, sure, it's fun.
Yeah, we've seen your OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, people are fine too. It's always fun to share with people, but
sure.
It's just like, I'm good. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm totally fine being alone. But I mean, not everyone is, and hopefully they'll get past that.
Well, not everyone has to have a relationship all the time, and you can also socialize.
You can be not lonely with your friends.
Mm-hmm. Call somebody up. Do a Zoom chat. Do so. I mean, there's options.
So many nowadays. It's like
yeah.
If anything, that makes me want to be more alone. That's why I'm on Do Not Disturb 85% of my week. Wes knows this. It's not to get away from him, by the way. But
mine's 100%. My D&D is on forever.
Notifications on all aspects are off. My Do Not Disturb, my text messages are off. I got called up on Twitter by my friend in real life.
Oh, did you send me a message on Instagram? I don't know until I open Instagram. Sorry.
It's like, I gotta live my life, people.
Oh, thank you. All right, here's my last one. This is a good one. I have worked as an escort.
Cool.
Okay, hey. That's probably not as big of a secret as you think it is, but I do appreciate that people. And by the way, shout out to Hyrule Commander, who always helps us with these questions and posts these questions.
Our unofficial co-host.
Hyrule he blocks out their names and their photos.
So everything is very anonymous on this show. So secrets are kept with us. That's our secret, is that secrets are kept with us.
Exactly. So we honestly can't reveal who it is because we don't fucking know.
No.
So we're like doubly secret. So
all right, it's up. Now is your turn.
I'm up to bat, and I'm gonna start off with a good one. It's the first one that I read, and the only one that I read today. I sniffed my boyfriend's roommate's dirty briefs for years before he moved out.
I love that.
That was an entire journey that I wasn't quite prepared for.
I'm like,
wow, that was
sure.
That was a Netflix special in
That's a lot.
Oh.
That's definitely a lot.
It's beautiful.
I think there's definitely something to be said for pheromones, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Get some talking X-Men action over here. Yes.
Well,
Okay.
damn. Okay, well, that's
Well,
a good one.
well,
And
here's
here we
another
go.
here's another sniffing underwear one. However, I have sniffed my dad's underwear and masturbated with them on my face.
Wow.
Why are we not videoing? Like, why is this not a video show?
Because our expressions right now are gagged.
um, I
Do
don't
you
know.
mean like he didn't say daddy? He said
Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, and was this? I wonder if it's like when they're younger, or because I think when you're a kid, if you're going through stuff and you're curious and you're like sex is interesting. I don't know, but still, it's always going to be a little bit weird. I don't know.
I'm just
I
gonna take a drink at this
I
point.
like I definitely have not my actual father's underwear, but I have in general an underwear fetish. So I could
Yeah,
see if that is your only sort of
yeah.
outlet to another like, male's underwear.
And there's actually all kinds of like incests, like porn and stuff. It exists. People, it's a thing for people
Yeah.
with dads and sons and uncles and whatever have you.
Uh-huh.
There's there was a comic book of that somewhere. I don't know who made it, but there's like a comic book that was drawn like that. It was like family reunion or something. I don't know. So I mean, it's a real thing.
I believe it. That's all I'm gonna say. That I believe it.
I believe.
I believe it. Not my thing.
Wow. Well,
Yeah. So next one.
my boyfriend's older brother texts me from an odd number, I guess his burner phone, with
Okay.
X photos, but I recognize his room. Okay, there's so
You
many.
got the doozies. Wow. It's usually me. You got the best.
So we have to unpack this because how do you know what your boyfriend's brother's room looks like?
Thank you. Maybe they're playing video games or something. I don't know. I don't play video games. Maybe.
I
I mean, maybe they all hang out.
sure,
Yeah.
but that they would text you from what must be a burner phone because it says an odd number.
Number.
No, you can
Like,
use.
why didn't
that's
you
the
just
weird
say
part.
that is his name? Like,
No,
Yeah.
you can use
Google.
You can use Google Phone to change your number in your actual phone, so that no one can actually track it.
I mean, it's one way to deter people, yes, for sure. But
Yeah, 100%. I used to use that for my business phone versus my personal phone, but on the same device.
right.
I just have a Google number. Yeah.
Okay, so we've solved that mystery as well. Now, is the boyfriend's older brother gay? And since we're saying like older brother, but he recognizes his room, are these all like kids in high school,
I don't know. This is confusing.
college? This is getting a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
What? What is?
Oh, God.
Why did I get all of these?
Because I've been punished for years of always being the man that gets the shitty ones. So
That's
now it's your
true.
turn.
Richie's been traumatized by all of your
I am.
answers
Yes.
over the years. Okay, so this person just said, I fucking hate my life.
Oh. No.
Okay, this is not what we signed up for. What the hell is going on? Maybe we should start proofreading these things.
I'm also gonna bet people know. You tend to present these things in your life.
Are you okay?
And yeah, I would say it's time to talk to somebody about that because they're probably pretty aware that you're not living your best life right now. And definitely like
yeah.
Start putting that out there, because you can't go through life like that.
All right. So, I mean, I hope that they're okay. Also, you can feel free to just text 988 if you have any kind of suicidal or any crisis situations. People can help you. There are hotlines out there. So I hope you're okay. And I'm hoping that was a joke.
Sometimes people are just very dramatic.
Yeah.
So it's also possible that you're going through something that is a transition phase, which
100,000%.
certainly
everybody has those moments. Everybody has those moments.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying you got to jump out of bed every day and be like, I'm happy to be alive, but there should be some joy in your life.
You just want to make sure that our listeners are okay.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Okay, Richie, back to you.
Oh God, really? Already? I was already on a journey with with all of your.
It's been a ride.
Okay, well, I proofread this one because again, there was just grammar was all over the place. My sex with my boyfriend is terrible now.
That's it.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, like, talk to him.
Okay. I mean,
like, things get stale every so often. Right. There's nothing wrong with switching things up. There's nothing wrong with communicating. That's what sex is about. And relationships are about. I mean, that's not the end of the world. I mean, don't make that a secret. You should tell him.
Exactly. Yeah,
I think
people can fall into those
suicide hotline, right? Giving people advice about
maybe
their
your boyfriend sucks in bed, or maybe it's you.
Maybe.
No, I can see that. People falling into a pattern.
Oh shit! Well, here we go again. All right. Well, in college, I used to sniff my straight roommate's underwear. It smelled so good, I stole a pair. Also, that rhymed. So, good for you for answering the question.
Yeah. Beautiful poem.
And also making it rhyme. Whatever. I've heard worse.
I've heard worse.
It's very common stuff.
Yeah.
People,
I mean, all right. Yeah. Fine.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Okay. Get our therapist hats on. I'm angrier than I ever thought I'd be. I don't like it, but I'm not sure I can stop.
You're what?
Angry.
Oh, they're angry. I thought they would be.
I mean, let's find the source for that and see where you're stemming from. And then let's see if we can remove that from your life if possible, or at least alleviate something, I would say.
Yeah, let's find some tools.
Who would have thought we'd be therapists on this show? We thought this show was about pop culture, talking shit, and sex. Here we are, solving problems in the world.
Fucking get friends to have a drink with and smoke some fucking weed. Like, chill the fuck out. Shit. Have a protein shake.
There you go.
Seriously.
Yeah, I can see that. People are very angry. It's an angry world.
I mean, I get angry sometimes.
Angry world.
Trolling angry, but
but you also kind of like, anger will eat you up. Anger will give you wrinkles, and it will kill you.
Yeah. I mean, not to get too dark, but I just lost my mom. And I was
sorry.
Yeah, it happened about a week and a half ago. And
my God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's real fresh. And I've had sadness and anger and frustration and what ifs like pretty much every day. But I always have to tell myself that's a dark place. You have to find ways to look at the bright side and find some positives in some of it. So it's tricky.
And those are the stages of grief. I mean, anger is one of those.
Yeah.
I believe there are like 7 stages, and you're allowed to have those feelings.
100%. Yes.
And go through that.
Allow yourself to feel things. It's okay. We're all human.
I think that I'm really good at compartmentalizing and just sort of like putting something on a shelf and not really dealing with it. And
I am until I blow up.
Yeah, right? So
it's not healthy.
Yeah, I think one of the things I'm trying to do is actually like deal with those emotions and things when they occur. Yeah, so it's okay if that comes up.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and also have compassion for people who are going through things like that. Literally yesterday, I had a coworker who kind of blew up on me on Sunday, which is weird and not in his character whatsoever. And then yesterday, came into work, he's like, "Hey, did I offend you the other day?" And I was like, I'm like, "I'll talk to you later when we're not around people," but he could tell that my answer was
Yeah.
100% did, and in front of people. And then I went to my office. I came out, and he was just sitting there looking defeated. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Whoa.
What was that?
Speaking of anger, that's my roommate. Apparently,
Oh.
going off on his agent right now.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I just heard that. All I heard was you screwed us out of a fucking contract. I'm like,
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
Oh my god, this is like a
Are you gonna go smell his underwear now?
This is live action Nickelodeon.
This is like a
network
show me.
drama.
This is like a show me the money situation right now. It's
It is-
Jerry Maguire live action.
Y'all are literally listening to right now a live action Nickelodeon network television angry I don't know what the fuck. He was fine before I started recording. So I don't know what's going on. Anyways, no, but I walked into my office and my coworker looked so defeated. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "I'm sorry that I lashed out at you on Sunday," and started bawling. I guess his grandpa's on his deathbed. Didn't even know this. Didn't share it with anyone. And that's the reasoning for him lashing out for me. And he was, I'm like, "You don't have to apologize to me. Like, we all deal with things differently."
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it 100%. Now that you said this, yes, it makes sense. So, yes.
Yeah, you never know what someone's
Let
going
yourself
through.
go through whatever process you need to do whenever it goes through grieving or anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So next one, I tell everyone that I'm over the betrayal of a friend who I've known for more than 20 years, but I'm not.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's another therapy situation. You probably talk to someone about that. That's a long time. And there's no limit on getting over something. There's no limit on, again, grieving or coping, but you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
At that point.
Clearly, there were things that weren't discussed with that person either. So that person might think they're fine. And there was topics that were not addressed or things that were never said.
100%.
And that's why there's no closure.
We thought this would be a funny fucking section. Literally therapy hour.
Yeah.
We're going to start charging you bitches $65 an hour per person. Everyone who we're answering right now, cough up $60
you owe
per
us
person.
Money.
Ooh, and we're back.
We'll go thank God.
We're back again. I hooked up with my high school gym teacher after graduating. Good for you for waiting till you're legal, first of all.
Yes, everyone's legal, so we're cool.
Secondly, I'm here for it as long as he wasn't like 75 years old.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But gym teachers are not that old, so.
Oh, my gym teacher's assistant was. Ooh, I forget his name actually, but he had like a really like.
Your gym teacher had an assistant?
Yeah.
What did they do?
And I went to a small school.
Like, what did they do?
Well, so like they were also one of the football team, which again I went to a very small school, but
so did I. But none of them had goddamn assistants.
But he was also like part of the football team.
Okay,
fucking whatever. Like he was.
You probably need to have more hours to like justify his salary or something.
Honestly, like I don't remember if maybe he was being trained to take over for the main coach /
okay, gotcha.
Again, small town, small school. So I just presume that like the gym teacher did anything remotely athletic in the entire school. So yeah, he was hot. He had like a perfect like lantern jaw and just big thick hair. And
see, my gym teachers were not cute.
Mine was a lesbian.
Yeah. Well, I had a
lesbian and very overweight.
I had two. I had one, Mr. Geitman, that just had like a weird, like scrunchy, like kid face. It was weird to me. And then we had a woman that was like, my favorite movie is Legally Blonde. And like,
oh my god, I can't.
But my sophomore English teacher, that was where it was at.
My history teacher was hot.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I lied. He was my history / track coach. But yeah, I guess they did have dual roles, like when I was in high school. Then my music teacher, he was fucking hot. He was like 27, leather jacket all the time, like I can't remember what the fuck his name was, but he was so hot. And his girlfriend was hot too, even though everyone thought he was gay because he could actually dress. what are he's up to nowadays?
Mm.
Anyways, okay, here's another game. I gained over 100 pounds and never felt sexier and gotten a lot more action as a result. Good for
Yes.
you. Love to
Yes.
fucking hear it. Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Confidence is sexy. It takes you a lot of
It
places.
is.
You know?
It is.
It
Ooh.
absolutely is. And
I don't
some
know who you are
people,
because your name is blocked out, but good for
yeah.
you.
And some people genetically, you are supposed to be bigger. That is just how it fucking works. And starving yourself and depriving yourself and having body dysmorphia.
Yes, and rock that thickness and
Rot your
own
brain.
it.
So if you're happy with
Owning
how
what
you are,
have
100
is
pounds
the
heavier,
most sexiest thing sometimes.
work it out.
Yes.
Mhm.
I love it. God damn it. Here we go again.
Oh Jesus, this is a very schizophrenic episode.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to even. Okay, let me try to like decipher what they're trying to say.
Okay.
I'm going to guess maybe out of the country. So,
all right. Yeah, we do have international listeners. So
I'm just gonna read it how it is. Let's all
Okay.
interpret it together. I fucked my cousin long back once. Since then, he's my boyfriend, and family thinks, "Wow, such happy bros."
oh. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that they're saying that they fucked their cousin one
Yes.
time.
No,
Yeah.
not one
They're getting
time.
along better, and their family thinks that they're getting along a lot better now.
No, my interpretation is that they're like roommates or best friends, and this is a relationship that's happening.
But he said I fucked my cousin.
He didn't say one time.
I don't know what's going on with it. I don't care.
Something like that.
Yeah, it is incest. So.
I'm just this show got real weird real fast. And then at least I get to end mine off with a normal one. I miss my ex so much. Good for you. Get over it. We all do every so often. Who cares?
He will eventually be a speck in your
There you go.
Ooh, okay.
That was a journey.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Don't worry. Our fans have come to the rescue. Because I pre-read ahead.
I thought you were going to say I pre-cum. I'm like, what? I thought you were reading off the
maybe a little.
I'm like, how did pre-cum come into the situation for this?
We're on Zoom.
Okay.
I'm not wearing pants. Are you guys?
I shouldn't be. I'm mad that I am.
You really are.
What's wrong with you? Is it
don't
really
know.
that cold there?
It is. It's cold everywhere. The world is freezing over right now.
We are all very cold. Okay, so two related. One says, I might make an OnlyFans. Yes, you are. You know you did. And then one says, I want to start an OnlyFans, but I don't know how.
I mean, it's not difficult.
There's a process, right? But
it's also,
what do you have to do?
Yeah, there's a process. You have to like do the upkeep and whatnot. But I mean,
I think to actually start one, isn't there like a whole bunch of?
You have to fill out a form. You have to submit your tax information, things like that. So you do.
Oh yeah, the job. Yeah,
yeah, 100%. Right.
So you have to like show.
I think people forget that. It's not like you're signing up for a fucking Facebook or a Twitter. You're actually getting compensation for something. You have to pay taxes on this money.
Yeah, it's all the things. They need your social security number.
Yeah, people don't realize that. I think people think like, oh, like they're just like no, you have to actually.
Okay, so but for someone who is like. For someone who's legit like, okay, it's my like fantasy and my secret to start an OnlyFans, because I think it's so hot. Like I love anon porn. In fact, like that's the thing I'm into more recently. Like if one or both of the parties are anonymous, where you can't quite tell who they are or whatever. That I think is a huge turn on or whatever. So I think you could have a lot of options with OnlyFans and stuff. What would you say, like if you were starting one, right? Like content wise, like how would you think you should kind of roll out? Like, what would you do?
I mean, I would like to have probably make a bank of content first before you officially like launch, so you can have like stuff there already.
Mhm.
That's always good. And I think a lot of people too are afraid because they don't want the exposure. So yeah, doing the anonymous stuff, you can do, masks or faceless. That's fine. Whatever you makes you comfortable. Because there's lots of different ways to do that. And yeah, and then you can promote it. Twitter's kind of crazy and stupid right now, but it's always a great place to
Yes,
promote
it
because they let you do sexy things on there. That's why it's fine because I've had so many Instagrams shut down. Even when I thought I was doing the good stuff, I was being in the lines, and they still shut me down because they hate big dicks apparently. So,
Mhm.
He
yeah.
has one, by the way. Subscribe to his OnlyFans. Link below.
So, but yeah, I mean, I was lucky enough when I started mine because I had a huge Tumblr following.
They're gonna say something else. I'm like,
No,
I just said this.
yeah, I just said this. Yeah, huge dick. It's there. And I
And
was
how many
promoting my new
times,
OnlyFans there.
Richie, you can attest to this as well. How many times, as a big dick individual, have you been discriminated against? It is so wrong what they do to us.
It
Yeah,
is. It really is. I
you
hate it.
get people with normal sized dicks post the same exact picture. They get by, and I'm
Thank
like,
you.
what is happening? How
Yeah,
rude.
like I'm supposed to tuck or blur it out. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a post taken down, and I don't even post literally on Instagram at all. I was in gym shorts showing off a tattoo, and it got flat. I'm like, what the fuck is
It's
this?
ridiculous. It's
I don't even
ridiculous.
post thirst traps. I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
Wes can attest to this. I don't post anything, first of all, let alone a thirst trap.
Mm-hmm. I get so afraid of posting it almost anything nowadays. I'm like,
It's just fucking ridiculous. I'm just
Post
like,
reels. I just post reels and then I post to my close friends more thirsty things.
yeah.
So that's how I feel I can, at least on Instagram, that's how I feel I can like still post my slutty stuff and but
Yeah.
also not get really like tagged for it. Okay, so our next secret, I think this is so fucking gay and I love it. And it's
right.
so it is so bipolar and amazing. Like this encapsulates our listener 100%. I'm cheating on her and it's tearing me apart. But I can't stop because the sex is mind blowing. This thing that I am doing is hurting me so much, but I will not stop.
I mean, I guess you just gotta do what you do and live with whatever happens. There you go. Choices.
Oh man. Someone said, I'm skipping over a few of these because I don't even know you guys. Someone said, I sucked the biggest dick I've ever taken last week, and I was enjoying myself so much it made me late to work.
You know what? Round of applause for that.
There you go. Like, I gotta go. No, wait. Okay, fine.
I feel like just you probably got lost in the moment, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
oh
I've
shit,
been
I'm late for
there.
work. Yeah.
We'll just do a quick morning romp, whatever. I'm like, oh man. I've been there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fucking dick is fun.
Like, look, we have 5 minutes. You bust a nut,
Yeah.
or we gotta continue this another time. Okay, so who wants to tell a secret?
Ooh.
Kevin, you're our guest. So
I'd like to. I just have to figure out
I'll
what it is.
start.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I have recently discovered one of my upper members of corporate has an OnlyFans.
Ooh. And so you've been subscribing?
Oh yes. He has no idea.
Fun. That's fun.
Oh. What
Mhm.
what kind of
Which just goes to show you, everyone's like, why don't you just get a real job? It's like, he has a
he has a real
6
job?
year job. He does not need the money. He does this for fun.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Was surprised.
That's fun.
And I enjoy. It's also funny when I get an email from him or a text.
Like, ooh,
And then a couple hours later, there's a post, and it's like, oh.
That's what you were doing when you texted me.
Yeah.
Or right after this email stream that we're all on.
That's great.
I
Yeah.
love it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
See, it's hard for me because I'm pretty much open with everything. Like, what's a secret to me? I mean, I kind of want to see my coworker naked, if that's something.
Okay.
He's a straight guy. Oh, but that's mostly because he's a bodybuilder type of guy too. So he's just like, he's like little, he's short, and really built.
Aren't they always?
Yeah. What's another secret that I have? I don't know.
You're pretty open.
I know. I'm like, people just ask me questions. I'll tell you. I can't wink with my left eye.
Oh,
Really?
I can only do this way, and then
I find that okay.
that's
So
kind of
can you
interesting.
raise an eyebrow or both or none?
I can only raise one. My right eyebrow is way more powerful.
Oh my God, you can't.
They're
both in unison.
My left eyebrow doesn't.
I'm one of the only people I've ever met that can
no
wink
Botox
in both eyes and can actually raise both eyebrows, like
one. Yeah.
I can't raise the left one.
Yeah. It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, why are we not recording this for video?
I know, right? Just picture it. We're raising our eyebrows. My secret, I guess, if I had to make it sexy, would be that I jerk off with my left hand. But that's because I'm left-handed.
Me too.
Oh, Kevin, I didn't know you were left-handed as well. Yes,
I'm left-handed. Coincidence, yeah.
Is it so? Oddly enough, supposedly we're only like 7% of the population or something, but we have taken over this podcast.
Yeah, and you die faster too. So I'll be the last one standing on this podcast.
Not true. Not true. Not with the way that you talk to people on Twitter, Richie Rich.
Very true. I'm not getting killed right now.
But do you do it thumb down or thumb up? Or both.
I mean, I mix and match, but
yeah,
typically it's thumb up. Typically, if it's just at general,
See, I've known other lefties who generally do it.
Oh,
because you know how we write upside down,
right?
So,
wait, y'all do?
Wait, what?
Well, so a right-hander, because you're writing from left to right, a right-hander tends to have their fingers up and their palm down as they write across. But you can't do that if you're left-handed because your palm and your fingers rub everything down. So you have to write.
I didn't think about that.
With your
See, I don't do that.
Oh, you don't do that?
No, what? I just write normal, and it gets smudged.
Everything.
It gets smudged.
Smudge everything.
Either that or I lift my hand up a little bit while I write. But I don't.
I never thought about that. But
I just
actually this unlocked another weird secret about me. I taught myself how to write at a very young age, so I hold everything incorrectly, and people who notice will make fun of me. So I will hold my pens and my pencils very just weird, not how I guess everyone else does and have been taught to do. And I also hold my utensils very oddly.
How to hold it, yeah,
as well. And I didn't realize until someone pointed out to me in probably like my freshman year of high school, like, why are you holding your pen like that? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just writing. That's how you hold a pen. I'm all, yeah, it is. And yeah, like I taught myself how to do everything when I was a child. So I just my parents never corrected it because it was always, my handwriting was fine.
Yeah.
And no one ever went to correct it. So I'm a weird handwriting mutant and a weird utensil holding mutant.
Again, mutant.
As if I wasn't part of any more minorities than I could have been.
Oh my gosh. Well, Kevin, we have had so much fun.
Yay!
Well, thank you for coming again.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Good times.
Yeah, thanks for being a repeat offender.
All right, everybody, thanks for listening. Be sure to check out our sponsors and our show notes and save some money by using our coupon codes. Until next time, goodbye. Bye.